I've always liked things big. Big, ancient things, like dinosaurs. Here I am with one of my favorite herbivores. Here I am on an elephant. How did I get there? I wonder if they remember. And here I am on a really big chair in the Children's Museum of Portsmouth, Virginia. Not too far from Portsmouth is Virginia Beach, where I would spend most of my childhood. I failed to get any footage of the beach, even though my parents lived 10 minutes away. But here, no matter where you go on land, the beach will follow. Look, a lighthouse. Some boats. Deep blue waters. Next, catch a wave and wash up onto Ocean Breeze, Virginia Beach's premier water park, featuring a whopping 1,000,000-gallon wave pool and a giant mascot named Hugh Mungus. I've always felt very close to him, maybe even on the same level. Chest bump! Not too far from Ocean Breeze is a barbecue joint that houses another big chair. Maybe Virginia is the land of big chairs and big appetites. The barbecue joint also doubles as a gas station. It has a big car wash with big paintings on its exterior. Virginia Beach is so much more than its beaches. About an hour-long drive from Virginia Beach is the Busch Gardens theme park in Williamsburg, Virginia. It was first developed as a promotional tool for Anheuser-Busch, the world's largest brewing company, and now boasts some of the tallest, most record-breaking roller coasters in the world.
You want to ride a roller coaster, but they have a height limit. You were little, but you really want to go. And so you still went to that height limit to measure yourself if you will make it. And they said no. Sarah, Stephanie, and Dad went.
They're already old, like much older.
Yeah, they're much older. That's why I said you learned Britney Spears, what's that? Spice Girls before you learned Cinderella and Snow White.
Yeah, I think because they were ahead, then I couldn't. Sometimes I felt like, oh, this is too childish to do, because they're done with it.
You. It's like you went past it just because they're already done with it. So you didn't really it's not important to you anymore. Everybody say you have to stay with me. We just have to watch. I'm trying to cheer you up, but you won't because you were crying because you want to be on that roller coaster really bad.
Yeah, I would get mad when they would still go. I was sad. Why did
it's
you go?
Why did you go? I can't go.
Sad,
So
yeah.
I guess that's how you feel. Why can't you just stay?
Do you turn back now?
Bye! Bye, bestie!
The Mock Tower, the 240-foot drop tower seen here, was Busch Gardens' tallest attraction in the park. I rode it for the last time in November 2022, before it was permanently closed on January 8th, 2023. It was quite a controversial ride. Among some roller coaster aficionados, it was criticized for its lack of originality and height. In response to this, Vice President of Busch Gardens Engineering and Maintenance, Larry Giles, commented that we did not need to go for 600 feet. He said, "I guarantee you, anyone who rides the tower will be screaming on the way down." As we rode up the tower, I quickly realized I might have to make peace with whatever would happen next. I sat next to a man and his family, while my sisters were waiting for me below. Ever since I can remember, I was always eager to prove I can make it all the way up to the top. I wanted to prove that I wasn't scared to be up so high. I think I've always been like this, since before I was even born. Since before I even knew how to write my name correctly. I wrote my S's backwards for the longest time. Ever since I was small, I prayed that I could be bigger. I wanted to be older. I wanted to catch up to everyone. To be the first to know. To be stronger. To not be left behind. Once we climbed all the way up to the top, they kept us there so long it felt like we were stuck. It was nighttime. It was dark and everything looked so small below. It felt small from up above too. Finally, we fell. I screamed all the way down. My sister said the drop was so fast, I lost all the volume I had in my hair. It was a thrill. At least they've kept the horses at the stables. I hope it's okay for them. These things never really are they? Does it make them feel small? I wish I could go back in time. Way back in time. Before FICO and I-9 and W-2. When I was so much smaller. Isn't it funny that some of the biggest creatures can also be the most gentle? Someone I love very much said, "This dinosaur looks like an ancestor." From far away, I didn't understand. But when you look at it from right below, you can really see it in its face.